and puts it in. Jenny Kim-Wamsey's got a couple of baskets, and her ability to rebound and score putbacks is important. Matadors try to pressure Rabouin, able to get it away to Menifee. Menifee fumbling over the top. Uku, no look pass that goes through the legs off of Gilberto, and Central will keep it. Alyssa Underwood's going to check in for the first time for Arizona Western. Back in are Brian, Sims, and De Silva. Mia Ross will re-enter for Central, replacing Menifee. They also snuck out Pua Tufaga as Hughes barrels her way in too strong, rebounded by Bryan, and then Bryan had the ball, and they're going to call a jump ball, as it sure looked like Rabouin tugged on the arm of Christina Bryan. And Patrick Cunningham is expressing his displeasure. Matadors maintain lead by a point. Backdoor cut. There goes Uku. Right-hand runner rattles out. Rebound poked around. And it'll be Central's ball. Minute 45 left in the first. Matadors a 1-point advantage. Hughes, the hot hand in the first quarter for Central, poked away by De Silva. Hughes maintains it, fires it to her sister Sierra, throws it off the side of the backboard. Bryan tries the outlet into traffic. Ball loose, picked up by Ross. Ross stopped at the elbow. Out to Tufaga, her three off the heel, and Bryan able to secure it for Arizona Western. Just over a minute in the quarter. Matadors somehow maintaining a 1-point lead. Sims spot up from the free throw line, buries it. And Sims extends the Matador lead with 52 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Down the floor, Ross, right wing three, rolls off the rim. De Silva's got it. 45 seconds remaining in the quarter. Underwood is hammered by Rabouin. Central shooting just 28% to start this game. Matadors at 54%. And have withstood 6 turnovers by doubling up Central on the glass. Matadors have been very good on the glass to start this ball game. 38 seconds left in the quarter. Arizona Western by 3, trying to extend the lead. De Silva over right. Looks at Kim Wamsey at the right elbow. Shalise Smith back in. Fired pass stolen by Sierra Hughes. And Central will have it for the last possession of the opening quarter. Tufaga fires it down low to Sierra Hughes. Hughes into traffic, stolen by De Silva. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. 5-on-4 Matadors. Hop step into the lane, high off the glass and in for Teresa De Silva. 3 seconds to go in the quarter. No shot for Central. And Arizona Western off to a good start despite really an uneven pace. 16-11. Arizona Western leads at the end of one over number 16 Central on AWC TV.
Wheezy's Restaurant and Sports Bar. Amazing food and 32 draft beers on tap. What else could you ask for? Inside and patio dining, pickup and delivery. Wheezy's has a host of featured daily specials from the kitchen, including favorite family recipes and fresh, never frozen hamburgers. Wheezy's is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner from 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Order online at Wheezy'sGrill.com or call 342-1139 for carry-out or delivery. Wheezy's Restaurant and Sports Bar, your new favorite place. Voted Yuma's best sports bar.
Continue your education at Arizona Western College. Short-term classes are quick and convenient to help you get that degree or certificate faster. Get the same college credit in half the time and at half the price compared to universities. Complete a degree program, earn an industry certificate, or explore the many unique class offerings at AWC. Short-term classes begin March 8th, so register now at azwestern.edu.
Faith Silva hits a couple of three-pointers, and the Matador offense got going. Jenny Kimwamsi on the offensive glass, Christina Bryan as well, and the Matadors lead 16-11 after the opening quarter. Denali Hughes had 7 of the 11 points for Central to start this ball game. She got going in the middle of the quarter and pushed Central out in front. But the Matadors responded. Kimwanzi, De Silva, Sims, all scoring buckets in that stretch to give Arizona a 5-point lead. Fired underneath, Shalise Smith's all alone. Her second bucket of the game. And she's one of the ones they would like to go to. As Imani Mitchell races by the entire Vaquera team. Babels over the top, into the lane, right hand, pure. Lakeisha Babels answers back. Matadors reset the lead to 5. Football pass down the floor to Tufaga. Sierra Hughes working and traveled. Arizona Western will get it back. Back into the game comes Rabuin, quickly replacing Ross. Early Matador start. It's knocked away by Frazier. Matadors lucky to maintain. Central applying a ton of pressure. And Arizona Western is relying on their guards to beat the Vaqueras down the floor. Mitchell starting the offense up top for Gilberto. Backdoor cut for De Silva along the baseline. Step back, got altered, and swoop in for the rebound comes Senya Rabuin. Leading the break all the way to the rim, lays it in. Timeout Arizona Western. 9 minutes to go before the half. Central has cut the Matador lead to 3, 18-15 on AWC TV.
Come see why everyone is flocking into Chick-fil-A.
It's our pleasure to serve you hot, fresh strips, nuggets, and fillets every day.
Craving something healthy?
It's our pleasure to serve you fresh produce and our products every day.
How about something unique?
It's our pleasure to serve you fresh squeezed lemonade every day.
All in a family-friendly setting.
It's our pleasure to serve you in a clean environment, surprisingly fast, every day.
Fresh flavor, quality ingredients, and great service.
It's our pleasure to serve you every day at Chick-fil-A. Closed Sundays.
Arizona Western 18, Central Arizona 15. The 16th ranked Vaqueras in a 3-point hole, but they will not stop pressuring the Matadors. As Utku gets it across, just under 9 minutes to go before the half. Silva got the Matador offense going, but Kim Wamsi has been involved too. There's Silva way off to the right. And as I said that, she's 0 for her last 2 on threes. And now Central a chance to tie the ball game quite possibly. Rabuin into the middle for Sierra Hughes. Rolls it into Smith on the block. Point blank, no. Knocked away. And Gilberto comes in and grabs the rebound. Matador's doing an excellent job on the glass. Down low, an errant pass, but turnovers are piling up. Rael Frazier the steal. Rabuin leads the break. Rabuin will back out near the midline. Left for Tufaga. Wheeling to her right, into the middle for Sierra Hughes. Turn around from the right block, knocks it down, and it's a 1-point ball game. Sierra Hughes has a couple of baskets for Central. Matador lead 18-17, under 8 minutes to go before the half. Where's the Western offense going to come from? Silva wheeling left, stops at the elbow, fires back out. Mitchell darting right, stop. Pull up is off to the left, knocked away, and Frazier will escort it out of bounds. Matadors will make a line change. Babels, Sims, De Silva, Underwood, and Bryan all replacing the Matador 5. 7:36 to go before the half. The Matadors have to tweak the turnovers. They've turned it over 8 times. 6 of Central's points coming, and I think they're all coming on like the last 3. Underwood darts in. They'll get Babels for the foul. Lakeisha Babels Is that her first? As Tufaga is out, in comes Miracle Brown. 5'7" guard from Florence, Arizona. Mentioned Central's only got 10 players, and we've seen 9 of them thus far. Sierra Hughes, right elbow. Driving kick out. Rabouin deadens it off the heel, and it's swooped by De Silva, finally fouled by Rael Frazier. It's her first. Foul differential right now, that is just the 3rd foul on the Vaqueras. Matadors have been called for 6 through the first 13 minutes of this game. Matadors dealing with a ton of pressure from Central. The Vaqueras have tried to take the Matadors and extend the floor. Babels, right corner shot blocked. What a play by Rabouin. Hopped all over that. Now leading it, looking for Shalise Smith. Spinning on the left block. Travels, trying to find her footing. Silva, Mitchell, Kimwamzi, and Gilberto back on for AWC. De Silva, the only Matador to stay on the floor. 1-point Matador lead. They've been outscored 6-2 in this quarter. Central starting to shoot a little bit better. Silva pressured, out left by Brown. Now all the way out by half court. Silva blows by her, leaves it off for Kimwamzi. Baseline too strong. Smith knocks it out, and then it will stay with Arizona Western. Shot clock pushed back up to 20. Matador offense struggling a bit here in this second quarter. Entry pass. De Silva all alone. Airs the 3 off to the right. Caught by Sierra Hughes. Central, even in the half court, have looked like they're running a transition game as they've pushed the tempo. Finally settled down. Brown over right now. Back to Rabouin. Brown looking inside for Hughes. Right at the free throw line. Spins, goes right. Shovels it out of bounds. Tried to find Shalise Smith on the cut. Denali Hughes will check in for her sister Sierra. Matadors bring back Buse Utku. Just a little over 6 minutes before the half. Arizona Western by 1 right now, 18-17. But have scored 1 basket in the first 4 minutes of the second quarter. Gilberto, skip pass right side for Mitchell. Pulls up, off the heel, and it's caught by Shalise Smith. Central, another chance to take the lead. Rael Frazier down the floor for the Vaqueras. Into the lane and is fouled. Gilberto's second. And Central's going to take a timeout. 5:48 to go before the half. 18-17 AWC. Back in 30 on AWC TV.
If you want the best, it's Ram Pest. Ram Pest Management is 100% locally owned and operated. Friendly caring service for you and your family. All Ram techs are trained and licensed with the state of Arizona to perform pest management services, and Ram is the only company in Yuma to offer whole home heat treatments for bed bugs, residential and commercial. If you want the best, it's Ram Pest at 928-782-0078.
Arizona Western leads, but with 5:48 to go in the second quarter, the Matadors offense has struggled through much of this period. Central's defense has certainly tightened up. Entry pass goes to Brown. Left corner, that's a 3. That's short, though. Shalise Smith on the offensive glass, ball on the floor. Matadors do a great job to tie her up. And it will stay with Central. Central trying to sort out their offense still. Mentioned they were pushed back because of COVID issues. Denali Hughes shot fake, races into the lane. That should be a charge, and it is. Denali Hughes' second foul. It'll be just the second on Central this quarter. Matadors would love to see her stay on the bench for a while, but Sierra Hughes has had a good start to the game as well. But almost half the offense for Central coming, well, over half the offense coming from those two. Kim Wamsey on the block, left it to the left, gets it back, but pushed. They'll get Misa Gilberto for her third. And I think that should have been on Kim Wamsey. .5:15 to go in the half. Rabouin over right. They throw it in, and it's tied up again. Sims got in there for the jump ball. Sierra Hughes was tied up with her. Christina Bryant back on for AWC. Kim Wamsey out. Just over halfway through the second. Just under halfway through the second. Matadors by one. Still looking for some buckets. Into Bryan. Good person to go to, but she's doubled up, and they'll call another jump ball. Central's ball. It sure looked like Rabouin got Bryan on the arm. But they've gotten with the jump balls on a couple of those tie-ups that have been really close. So still, Central has another opportunity to take the lead. Thrown in, stolen by Bryan. Taken right away as Loopy turned it over. Dumped down low. Bryan on the block, goes up, and foul before the shot. It'll be Rabouin's second. 3 on Central. Matadors would love that bucket. The way everything's going. Fired in by Silva off the hands of Bryan. Corrals it, goes back up, and a travel. Kim Wamsey back on for Arizona Western. Mia Ross is going to return for Central. Brandon Witherspoon and Jay Foster were conversing. And I think it was because Christina Bryant was wearing her necklace. So they got on the same page about that. Under 4.5 to go before the halftime break. Ross, again, another opportunity for Central to take the lead, and the Matadors hanging tough. This has been a rock fight here in the second quarter. Central outscoring the Matadors 6-2 in the period. And Patrick Cunningham just said something pretty similar. I didn't hear how witty his response was. I'm sure it was a doozy. Ross wheels over the right, drives to the baseline, wraparound pass, got batted by Sims, ends up in the lap of Shalise Smith. And Central finally breaks the drought from both teams as they go up 19-18. Shalise Smith has 6. So now it's the Matadors' turn. Thrown into Sierra Hughes, tugged away by Kim Wamsey, goes to the basket and is hacked by Shalise Smith. Important take for the Matadors. They need these post players for Central to pick up a couple of fouls. Smith's first, 4th on Central. Mahogany Menifee back on for the Vaqueras. Matadors will return Imani Mitchell and Arlissa Underwood. Sims and Uku out for AWC. Rabouin out for Central. As Kim Wamsey heads to the line from Yaoundé, Cameroon, shooting 57% at the stripe and trying to tie this game, at least for the time being. The lid has been firmly planted on the basket as she misses both. Matador's chances to regain the lead go by. And Central will look to extend the 1-point advantage. Menifee over right. There's Ross up top, fired into Sierra Hughes. Turn around from the elbow, 10 to shoot. Trying to back down Wamsi, who stayed strong. 5 to shoot. Frazier handoff. Ross loads up for 3, just short, gets it back for 20, and throws it back up top. Sierra Hughes poked away by Silva. Ross will let the shot clock run down to 10 again. Over right, Menifee lobs it into Hughes. Hughes working through traffic, fired in, and a travel. Matadors pressured her very successfully, and Sierra Hughes was trying to step into space. Did so without dribbling. Turnovers even now at 11 apiece. Rebounds now even at 13 apiece. But Central the 1-point advantage. Arizona Western, they left both of their opportunities at the line. Kim Wamsi, baseline drive. Hughes coming in, kicked out to De Silva. Now we get a foul. And it's on Sierra Hughes, her first. Babels and Sims return for Arizona Western as Kim Wamsi will get another crack at tying this game up and then taking the lead. Matadors just 2 points in the quarter. They had a 5-point lead at the end of the first as Kim Wamsi 0 for 3 at the free throw line. It's been a struggle for Arizona Western at the stripe this year, shooting 52% from the free throw line. Kim Wamsi has missed on 4 straight, and Central maintains a 19-18 lead. Ross up top, lobbed to the free throw line. Sierra Hughes face up on Sims is hacked. 4th foul on Arizona Western. That is Hannah's first. Utku and Da Silva back on for AWC. Mitchell and Silva out. .243 to go before half. Into Hughes, altered by Kim Wamsi, and they'll call a foul. That will put Sierra Hughes at the free throw line. It's Kim Wamsi's second. He says Gilberto has 3, and so she's on the bench. So Sierra Hughes will go to the line. And these are her first free throws of the years. She hits the heel on the first. 68% coming into the game. Her sister Denali hit both free throws that she had. She was good on 1 of 2. 5 points for her. Smith, Hughes, and Hughes have 18 of the 20 Central points. They lead 20 to 18. Into Kim Wamsi, and it's knocked out of bounds. 12th turnover of the half for Arizona Western. Came in averaging 19. Ross shaking free over the top of Babels. Hughes fires it out. Smith kick out to Menifee. Ross wheeling over the top. Lobbed into Smith again, and they're going to get Kim Wamsi for a foul. That's her third. And Shalise Smith will go back to the free throw line. Smith has 6 points, 75% shooter, as Christina Bryan will come in for Kim Wamsi. Smith drops in the first. I think I might have miscalculated because Boone had a 2. As the second free throw is no good. Tie up on the floor. Matadors are going to get it with 2:12 remaining in the first half. They're going to wipe up the floor real quick where the tumble occurred. Tyler McKenzie doing a good job from the Matador women's soccer team. They'll start scrimmages at the end of March and then begin play in April as Arizona Western turns it over again. Turnovers are really crippling Arizona Western in the first half. They had a shot in the last 2 minutes. And Central slowly building the lead, 21-18. They've outscored Arizona Western 10-2 here in the second quarter. And our defense has been all right. Ross over right. Stops, holds the pivot. Shalise Smith from the free throw line. Drop down to Ross. Lobs it for Hughes. Quick back to Smith, who gets tackled by Christina Bryan. And Shalise Smith's going back to the free throw line. Matadors going to have to deal with foul trouble in the second half. Christina Bryan's second foul. First free throw knocked down by Smith. Two. Bryan pulls it off the rim. Matadors need to break this drought. They need to get a shot off. It needs to be a good one. Bryan on the left block to Sims. Free throw line, clings off the heel. 90 seconds left in the half as it was dribbled off her foot, and it's going to be a backcourt violation as Mia Ross hit it off the heel of her shoe. Abels into De Silva. Lone bucket, I believe, was Sims here in the second quarter. No, it wasn't. I'll get you here in a minute. Abels racing to the top. Fires into Bryan on the right block. Corrals it, goes back to it. Yeah, that's a double dribble. She knocked it down to catch it, and then I don't think realized that she had to dribble just to control possession and then tried to put it back to go to work. Matadors now approaching their average on the year with 15 turnovers, and we're still in the first half. Ross at the top, guarded by Babels. That's a They called Lakeisha Babels for the foul on that. And that's going to put Mia Ross at the line. There were a couple of times that Ross swung her elbow out at Babels, and that's what the Matadors are asking for. There's one, there's two, there's three, and then the reach by Babels, but that was after finally getting pushed off. Ross knocks down the first. And Central continuing to extend their lead, but 1 of 2 at the line, so they've left some points at the charity stripe. 23-18 Central. The Matadors can put some points on the board. This would be an okay quarter. Central has not run away with it despite the Matadors' offensive woes. Uku off right, 10 to shoot. Backs towards the midline. Uku open for 3. Good! Usei Uku gives the Matadors just their second bucket of the period, and it's a 2-point game. 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Menifee, 3 seconds left. Smith barreling in at the buzzer, lays it in. Shalise Smith with 10. And Arizona Western leads Central Arizona leads Arizona Western 25-21 at the half. We will take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about this one on our Alexander Toyota halftime show on AWC TV. Nestled in Yuma Valley, the newly renovated Fairfield Inn and Suites by Marriott is conveniently located for your next stay. Explore the desert Southwest and recharge at the stylish